Hi guys, and welcome back to another walkthrough in Breath of the Wild from us at thirteenth magazine. So we're just at Kakariko Village and we've essentially fast travelled here to the Ta'lo Naeg Shrine, and we're just going to head down into Kakariko Village because there are a few things to do along the way. And the first thing to do is to get a new heart container. If you've been following the game with us, then you should also have 4 spirit orbs, which you can take down into Kakariko Village, into the center of the village, and get a new heart container from the prayer zone, which is just over here. So we're just going to land next to this dude. We're going to head up, pray, and get a new heart container. So we'll catch up with you guys once you've done that also. Okay, so you've got a new heart container, so you're up to 5 now, and the second thing to do at Kakariko Village is to talk to this fella who's just like crazy about art, but he's going to lead you up to the fairy fountain. So we're going to head up there and do that now. Okay, so we're going to follow Pikango up to the top here, and he's going to lead you up to the fairy fountain. It's quite a cool part of the game. You get to meet your first giant fairy. She's epic, and we just kind of got to like wait for this dude to slowly trek up the mountain. You know, he's very slow. Look, I mean, you can just sort of jog behind him. If I had a bullwhip, I'd crack his heels just to like get him moving quicker. But essentially you just follow up the hill and track around in the pouring rain. It is slamming it down. Around the corner from Ta'lo Naeg Shrine, and again he's still sort of jogging. Come on, dude, come on. Anyway, we keep tracking up. Pikango will get to the top here. He's gonna get out of breath, and then he's just gonna sort of point us in the right direction. Here he is. He's cream crackered. So let's have a chat now, and he'll tell us that the fairy fountain is just around the corner. Okay, so he's asked us to get a picture, so we're going to head up around here and see the fairy fountain. But we can't really open it at the moment because we don't have enough money. So the first job is going up there and talking to the fairy, who's not going to come out. She's just going to poke a hand out at you. And then we're going to have to head back into Kakariko Village to get some more money. And there's 2 things that we can do to get some more money. The first is exchange objects at the shop, and the second thing is to do the Cucco challenge. And both of those we're going to take you through now. Okay, so the Great Fairy Kotera has said she needs 100 rupees to be able to break the spell and open for business. So we're going to head down and quickly get anything here that we could use. There's some fairies which are quite useful, so grab those when you can. And just going to head back to Kakariko Village now to do the Cuckoo challenge. And to sell some things at the shop. So we'll catch up with you guys after selling things in the shop. You need to sell around 50 rupees worth of things, and then we'll catch up to take you through the Cucco challenge. So we're just going to fly down there now, and we'll catch up with you in a second. Okay, so we just sold 50 rupees worth of items, so you can see we've got 50 rupees now. And what we need is for the Cuckoo guy to be here to be able to do the Cuckoo challenge. But as you can see, it's night time, so we can't see him. So we've got to wait for daytime for him to show up again. So we're going to sort of kill some time, and hopefully he comes back in a little bit. So we'll catch up with you guys once you've found the Cuckoo dude. Alternatively, you could try and sell more stuff in the shop, but honestly the Cuckoo challenge is worth doing just to get the 50 rupees. One of the other things to do while you're killing time is just to get a seed here. So if you just dive in from the side of Impa's house, you'll be given a seed, which you can see here. It's a Korok Seed, and it's kind of useful for later on, so it might be worth just picking up. Okay, so we're going to show you how to quickly pass time because we've been waiting for a while for the dude to come back, and as you can see he's not there. So we're going to come here to this fire pit and we're just going to pass the time until noon. So we're not going to go as far as night, I don't think, because the guy might not show up. So we're just going to try noon for now and see how long it takes for him to get here. Okay, so now we've used up enough time to wait for Kato to come back and be annoyed that he can't find all these Cuccos. And now we're going to do the Cucco challenge. So essentially we're going to hunt down his Cuccos and bring them all back, and he's going to give us 50 rupees. So we're going to do that now. Okay, so we're going to complete Flow in the Coop, and it's simply a case of finding all the Cuccos. So the first one is hidden away on top of that building there. And we're just going to jump off here, glide on over, climb on up just about, and get it. It's wet, so it's slippy, so we can't climb up so easy. That's great, isn't it? What an annoyance. Oh my god, I'm never going to get these Cuccos done. Okay, so here we go. We're going to try that again. We're going to try and make it to the top this time. It's a bit slippery in the rain. So what a complete faff. We can't climb up in the rain. Luckily, surely the rain's about to stop. It's got to stop soon. Okay, so we decided to take a different route to get that Cucco, and we're just going to fly to the top here. Now we can get the dude and take him in. Wow. There we go, so that's one done. The second Cucco is located just in front of Impa's house. So it's just over here, so we're just going to grab that now. Okay, so the third Cucco is located in the middle of that plum garden. And the lady at the back there is guarding that plum garden. And she won't let you get the Cucco until she moves out of the way. So we're just going to wait for her to head out of the way, and then we're going to pick up that Cucco. So you just have to sort of wait it out. As soon as she walks over there and out of the way, you'll be able to head in there and pick up that Cucco. Okay, so there you go. She's gone far enough for us to be able to go in, get the Cucco, and get out. Okay, so the next Cucco is located just underneath this building here, which is just by the path up to the Ta'lo Naeg Shrine. So it's just over here. Grab it and take it down to Kato. Okay, and your next Cucco is located up here, just around the corner from the Ta'lo Naeg Shrine. So again, just grab it and jump on down. You'll be able to use it to float down and land in the field. Okay, so your next Cucco is located over here. So that's just around the corner from the bottom of the village. So by the plum patch here. So you just head up and around the corner and grab that Cucco underneath that little shack. Okay, so the final Cucco is at the top of the village, just on top of this little building here. So we're just going to grab that one, take it down to Kato, and then that is the challenge done. Okay, so now that we've done the Cucco challenge and exchanged 50 rupees worth of kit in the shop, we now have 100 rupees, and we can head up back around the Ta'lo Naeg Shrine and head back up here to see the fairy fountain. So we're just going to go up here, say hello to the giant fairy, and yeah, start the process with the fairy. And essentially what the fairy can do is improve your kit. Now you're probably not going to have enough items to be able to do that, but at least you'll know what items you need to collect along the way to be able to come back here and upgrade your kit. So we're just going to start that process now. Okay, so the Great Fairy Kotera has just told us we need to get some more bokoblin horns to be able to upgrade the Hylian tunic, trousers and hood. So when we've got more bokoblin horns, we'll head back here to do that, but at least you've seen how to get to the fairy fountain. And we're just going to take a quick picture of the fairy fountain now. Okay, so now we're just going to head back up to the village, and the last thing to do in Kakariko Village is go to see Lady Impa, and she'll essentially point you in the next direction for your tasks. Okay, so now you've completed the fairy fountain and taken a picture, it's worth heading back to Pikango to show him the picture, because he tells you a bit more information about one of the memories that you can unlock. So we're going to go on a hunt for that later, but for now we're just going to head to see Impa and move on with the next part of the challenge. Okay, so we just spoke to Lady Impa and we've got the next part of our objectives. And what we need to do next is free the divine beast. So that's going to be the next challenge that we take on. We'll pick up some of these memories along the way, and there is the one that Pikango told you about a little bit earlier if you wanted to head out to do that. But again, we'll pick up on those later on. So next job we're going to do is work on the divine beasts. So we'll pick up with you guys in our next walkthrough to start that challenge. And for now, thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thanks guys, bye.